Okay, so here we are in the next section of the store, and all this time my cart has been tracked by this little Wi-Fi device on here, my path throughout the store. And through our analytics platform, we're able to take that information and predict where the shopper is likely to go next, offer them personalized promotions, or just learn in general about the merchandising efficiency in our store. But it's also a two-way interactive button, in fact. If I just reach over here and have a question, I can simply click on that button, and then it will send a notification of not only where I am, but it could send what's in the cart. It knows, based on what I've been doing, what I've been shopping in the past, and maybe even about me demographically. So based on all that information, it can find the ideal associate to come over and help me to make that purchase. And that associate, for example, might have a tablet like this or some kind of mobile device, and so I can see my service requests. And if I look at this particular one, in fact, I can have that information about the consumer, and if I choose to accept that request for help, it will then give me a little beacon right here that takes me directly to the cart, and I can help that shopper out. So this will provide a really high-touch shopping experience. And not only Wi-Fi, but we also have video here that's counting the number of people in a certain area. It can tell how many are coming into and out of the store, really understanding the store traffic. And we also bring in other sensors, everything from video of what's on the shelf, to understanding how freezer doors open and close, to also weight sensors on the shelves, whatever the retailer wants to bring in and use to compute or predict useful information about the future. So all of this comes together into our sensor fusion dashboard. And that example of the dashboard is right here. You can see various pieces of information. In the upper left, you can see a heat map. This is where the shoppers are spending the most of the time. So for example, I can see what areas are maybe not getting enough attention relative to other areas. I can also see in real time, not only in the past and right up to the split second, how many people are arriving at the checkout, but also predicting into the future how many people are likely to arrive based on that very parking lot traffic that we saw earlier, and my shopping cart, and maybe some other information like if I'm taking milk from a refrigeration unit, that's often one of the last things people buy because it's a cold item, right? So that's a strong signal that I'm going to have a peak, and it's counting down to that peak. This is great because retailers typically just gauge the length of the line, and if it seems to be building up, they'll add cashiers, but it's really too late by then. So if we can predict in the future enough ahead to give notification, then you can staff up more cashiers, and you'll never even have a line in the first place. Or if the traffic is about to tail off, you can dismiss some cashiers to go do other useful work and make the store just a better place or get them out there interacting with the consumer. So all of this information comes together for real-time analytics and in our orchestration platform. And then last but not least, it's rolled up here in terms of an executive level dashboard. And you can see at a glance, not only information for this particular store, but how this compares regionally or even nationally. And I can look and see up to the minute again, what is the efficiency of different areas in terms of merchandising. This really tries to get at the blind spots that retailers currently have, not understanding how consumers actually interact with their product. They know exactly what's been sold from their sales data, but how long did consumers actually spend next to the product? Did they pass it by? Did they show interest? What was the body language? All of that we're bringing in through the connected retail solution and through the sensor fusion principle. So that's the platform. Those are just a few use cases. What we're very excited about is the fact that it's a very open platform technology-wise, and you can fuse together any of those technologies in the Internet of Everything, the people, process, data, and things, to really transform the way businesses operate and the way people work, live, play, and learn in the future.
I do have one question. Are there any retail stores out there that is looking into this type of product, or any company that is using it right now?
We've seen a lot of interest from a number of retailers across the board, and we are piloting this at the moment, and we're hoping to roll it out as well to other industries where Manufacturers, for example, may want to understand what's on their floor space, how the efficiency of their product manufacturing process is working, to oil and gas exploration in the field, to logistics providers. Throughout the value chain and across industries, we're aiming to provide this kind of solution to enterprises and to service providers who really want to transform the way business is done by lighting up their dark assets and by connecting things and gathering sources of information that have been just way beyond reach to this point and deriving insights and recognizing patterns that no one has ever been able to see before. So I think we're just on the cusp of this, and we're seeing really strong interest and good traction to date.
I see this as the future.
Well, thank you very much. We hope so, and we're certainly looking forward to it.
Thank you, Shaun.
Thank you.